Hello, Samson here. So, in today's book review, I was reading an interesting book again. Um, an insightful book that is titled Trump University, that is Wealth Building 101. Trump University Wealth Building 101. So, it is by kind of a lot of different authors. The book is broken down into a lot of sections. So in parts. So part one, it is divided from chapter 1 to chapter 3, is teaching how you can learn to unleash the Trump in you. So there is a Trump way of unleashing your potential. So how Trump himself explains how he thinks about wealth, and then how you can develop a wealth mindset and the habits that you need in order to gain and achieve success and build wealth. So in the second part of the book, we're discussing, that is from chapter 4 to chapter 6, discussing plans that can really turn your dreams into a wealth reality that you desire to have. And that is also catering the vision part of your financial future, and then the tools and the people plus the resources that you need in order to attain the financial wealth that you need. And then in part 3, that is from chapter 7 to chapter 9, the book is discussing how you can get your financial house in order. That is how you can learn to master the 7 critical practices which wealthy people actually have mastered over time. Then we're also discussing how you can eliminate debt and other things. So from chapter 4, that is part 4 rather, that is from chapter 10 up to chapter 12 of the book, we're discussing how you can master the secrets of starting and buying your own business. So there are aspects of buying and running your own business successfully, because owning your own business is one best way to get rich, and then buying another business is another way for you to do that. So you can start up and then you can also buy an already existing business. In part 5, from chapter 13 to chapter 15, we're discussing real estate, which is discussed as a foundation for wealth. So these steps and instructions given from the Trump University on how you can make a lot of wealth or gain a lot of wealth from real estate. In part 6, that is from chapter 16 to chapter 17, we're discussing mastering the basics of investing in stocks, investing in bonds, and then how you can secure your future with techniques which are given in the book. And then in the last part, that is part 7, chapters from 18 to 20, we're discussing the final step to discovering what they call the Trump power techniques for keeping your hard-earned money and growing it for the rest of your life. So keeping your hard-earned money and growing it over the rest of your life. And then how you can minimize your taxes, profits from real estate planning, and to protect yourself from tax collectors and all that. So generally that's just a summary of the book itself. But lessons I got, I think, reading the book itself, which I'm going to share from my notebook because I take down notes every time I'm reading, that is think rich and how to unleash the Trump in you. So there are basic 12 skills that Trump himself gives, just starting the book itself, which cover for you to gain wealth. Number 1 is you got to be passionate about what you want to do, because passion is going to drive you. Number 2, you need to be tenacious. Tenacity is a principle that you really need if you're to achieve success. And then you're supposed to think big. Small plans are going to result in small results, but bigger thoughts and bigger plans are going to result in getting bigger stuff done. And then you need to leverage your knowledge. So that is by reading, discussing critical issues with people who've got greater knowledge than you. Number 5 is you need to be thorough. You don't know a lot about the field that you are in, so you need to know and to learn more about your field on a constant basis. Then take action. you can be planning and having all these ideas without action. There is nothing that's going to come out at the end of the day. And then number 7 is you need to take risks. So there is nothing that is done without a risk. So an aspect of taking risks is what is going to help you get to where you need to go. And then number 8 is you need to know your audience. We're talking about knowing your marketplace, knowing who your customers are and everything like that. Number 9, Trump says you need to learn to negotiate, because negotiation in business, I think, is everything. So we need to learn how to negotiate. And then number 10 from Trump that we're learning is you need to listen to your gut. A lot of times we go against our gut and then things turn out not to be working right for us and we wonder why, but you need to learn to listen to your gut. And then number 11 is you need to enjoy competition, because it brings out, I think, the best in you. So the aspect of competition itself helps you. And then number 12 and the last one is be your own best asset. You are your own brand, so build it from there. So basically, Trump University Wealth Building 101 is a book that you really need to read and then get insights from there. And then from whatever we read and get insights, good ideas jotted down, taking action on them, then I think our lives can be better. So till we meet in the next segment, I am checking out.